think that's everything. Hopefully that's everything. We got the pings going, we got the stream going. Alright, cool. Maybe turn this down a tad so I'm not blowing out my eardrums. Yeah. We are going to have a bit of a chill work day, yeah. Well, I'm gonna test this anyway. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Steve the Dinosaur, hello! Welcome in. And it looks like you're new to IRIAM, so hello, welcome to IRIAM. I appreciate it. How's everything going? I'm gonna be doing a little bit of work stream. Hope everything is going well. Happy Friday. It is Friday, right? Yeah, happy Friday. TGIF. Hello, Vessa. Welcome in. Yeah. Alright. See if I can make that look nice here. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate that. What kind of dinosaur are you? I am curious. And hello, Lillian. And hello for the... thank you for following, Steve. I appreciate it. What kind of dinosaur? I'm curious. We got T-Rex, Velociraptor, Brontosaurus, Pterodactyl. Alrighty. Let's see here. There we go. Trying to figure out how I can like balance doing work and being on IRIAM, and I've seen a few people do it before, so I'm like, I kind of want to try it. I kind of want to see if I'm able to handle this, and I don't know. It's we're gonna be testing things out. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be able to keep it up, but we're gonna try. I've seen a lot of other IRIAM streamers doing co-working stuff. The long neck dinosaur? Okay, so Brontosaurus, right? I believe Brontosaurus, if I still remember. Hello, Talon. Welcome in. Alright, I think this is good. Trying to get line art done right now, but it's nice because I'm working with like, it's gonna be like kind of pastel colored pencil looking, because I'm trying to emulate an existing style. Littlefoot, yeah. And I drew this cropped, and now I'm like, I feel like I should be drawing this fully so that it doesn't get cropped off later, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just work on the... I feel like I could have done this a lot smarter. Actually, wait, maybe I should change how I'm doing this. Let me see. Let me make a duplicate of what I'm drawing here. And then maybe I should actually draw this smaller and then be able to, like, draw it in evenly. And then just flip it as I see fit. We'll see if that works. I don't know. Won't be here long, traveling beyond the net's reach. Wanted to say hi. That sounds exciting. What kind of world are you traversing to? But alright, Lillian. Thank you so much for taking the time just to stop by. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Trying to become a VTuber? You're going to the desert. Oh my gosh. I hope you uncover a lot of hidden treasures. I hope that you, I hope you discover lots of different secrets of the desert. That sounds really exciting. Reject desert, go to dessert. I mean, yeah, true, honestly. That, yes. Definitely, yes. Go to dessert. I like that a lot. Do I know how to be a VTuber? I hope I do. I don't know, guys. Do I know how to be a VTuber? I think I do. I mean, I'm here now, right? I hope I know how to be a VTuber. I'd be in a lot of trouble if I didn't know how to be a VTuber. What do you want to know, Steve? I will help out as much as I'm able. To the best of my abilities. What kind of things are you wondering about? Hope so too. Let you know when I return. Good luck today. Thank you. How to start. Well, do you have any experience streaming is the first question. Do you have any experience, live streaming? Because that's how we gotta start, right? No? Okay, sorry. Actually, I take it back. Do you want to live stream or do you want to do pre-recorded videos? Because you can actually do both as a VTuber, but generally these days you're known, generally these days VTubers are known for streaming. It used to start out that everything was pre-recorded, in the same way that Let's Plays were a thing, right? I mean, they still are, they're just not as big. Trucker Wolf, hello, hello! And Celtic Alchemist, hello, hello! You want to do live streaming? Alright. So, have you picked a platform? Do you know if you want to try being on the Twitch or YouTube side? Making pre-recorded content is on hard mode, but gives you more reward. Yeah, true. Very true. Especially with all the editing there. Celtic Alchemist and Trucker Wolf, thank you, thank you. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. This is... Oh, man. I'm drawing... This character is gonna end up looking so large. I'm not sure if I like the direction I'm taking this. Let me try to... This looked good in my head, and now I'm like, oh, the body is way too large, and it's completely off kilter. Why did this look so much better in the sketch? YouTube, because I have a YouTube channel. Oh, okay. So you're familiar with the pre-recorded stuff, and now you want to move into streaming, correct? Ham planet. What? It looks so large, and it's... How did it get off? Okay, I guess this will work. Let me try this. Let me do like a jumping thing, and then I'm gonna have to sort of have this character shifted a bit over. That's fine. I think I can do that. Yukio, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! You'll be back? Okay. Let me know when, so that I'm not giving advice to the void. Chonky Ham is Ham Planet? Oh my gosh. Alright. Is this gonna... Yeah, this is awkward. This is looking a bit off. But, I mean, they're Hams. They're always chunky, right? They're always chunky. Let's see if I can... I mean, yeah, no, they're literally chunky in the official art, so this is not too off, to be honest. Let me just do some adjustment. Just so that we... Just so we can tell what we're doing here. I'm drawing fat hamsters. Alright, that looks a little bit better. It looks like it's dancing. Okay. The body needs to go up a little bit more. And... Let's see here. I am basically... I didn't realize that I'm basically copying the official art now, but I'm essentially copying the official art, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll just clean this up a little bit and then repeat it on the other end. And then if I, yeah, actually this is better. I drew it a lot. I drew this the characters I'm drawing right now, I drew it like too large before and it was very cropped. And I was I was like, wait, what if I want to use this again? If it's cropped, I won't be able to use it. So now I'm like trying to redraw it as the whole thing and then hope the cropped version will look okay. As much as I want to stay and perch on the stream, I have to go work on stuff for the content. No worries, Talon, no worries. All the best if you want to lurk or if you want to focus. Either is fine with me. I'll have to wait for the... Have a good rest of your day, Talon. I appreciate you stopping in to say hello. Let's see here. So I'm currently trying to draw a ham because, spoiler for those in stream right now, tomorrow we are going to try to play Ham Ham Heartbreak. And this is my second ever game on stream, and hopefully one that we can actually finish, because Infinity Nikki is like a never-ending game, so you can't really finish it on stream, but Hamtaro is an old Game Boy game. So it has, like, you know, beginning, middle, end, and you can get through it on stream, and it's actually even faster because it's, like, geared younger. So I think it would be a really, really great game to try live streaming, and I've been really wanting to play it on stream, so I've been wanting to play it on stream for months. I've been thinking about it, and I kept hemming and hawing for a long time about, like, how I wanted to do it, and then Vesta was like, just go do it, you're never going to if you don't. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna learn how to set it all up, and we're gonna draw the thumbnail today, and then we're gonna figure it out. How Long to Beat says it's an 8 to 10 hour game. That's good for streams, right? We could do that in like a few streams, and it would be that sounds like it would be a good length. I think a really good length, an 8 to 10 hour game. That makes sense. And hello, Snow Fox. Hello. No, you're not late. You're okay. If you want to say, you can say you're fashionably late because it's like, you know, not very late. One stream? Oh my gosh. I can't do endurance streams. Maybe someday, but I don't have the endurance for the endurance stream yet, so it doesn't really work, you know? I'm curious though, has anyone else ever heard of Hamtaro? Or has anyone heard of the game Ham Ham Heartbreak? I'm curious if I'm like, if this is gonna be new to people, or if this is familiar or nostalgic to people. It's an older game, so I'm looking forward to it. Snow Fox! Oh my gosh, what are you doing? Thank you for the glow sticks! Thank you! Oh my gosh! I really appreciate it, thank you! My goodness! Celtic Alchemist, you've heard of Hamtaro? Nice! 6 Hamtaro games in one stream. Are there even 6? I know the show, but not the games. The show is also really adorable. I love the show as well. Thank you, Snow Fox. Thank you. I played Pokemon games on Game Boy. The Pokemon games are really fun too. I remember someone mentioning this one stream on IRIAM, and now I really want to play it at some point as well, is Pokemon Pinball, because it's like, it's not the mainline series. It's just a pinball game, but it's really fun and energetic and like high energy. So that might also be a really fun one to do on stream. And okay, I don't know if I'm alone in this, but if anyone else has played Pokemon Pinball, I legitimately think that the opening to the legendaries in the pinball game is better than the mainline titles. I know that sounds crazy, but they actually did a really good job with it. Alright. I'm trying to just sort of warp this character so that they look somewhat decent and not so awkward. Pokemon Snakewood? I've never heard of that. Tatos, hello there! Hello! Welcome in! How's everything going? I hope you're doing well. I don't know what Snakewood is. I've never heard of that. It sounds like something that would star Superior. Okay. I feel like one of these arms is still too long. Oh, I just I just realized I can't flip my canvas on the stream because everything is like way too far away. It's horror Pokemon? Oh, interesting. I can't handle horror at all. I had a feeling it was a fan game. I can't handle anything horror related. Let me see if I can get the... But I guess Snakewood does fit that, doesn't it? Media Ninja, hello! Welcome in. How's everything going? Hope you're doing well today. The game is about zombie Pokemon? Oh, I see, okay. Do we have a zombie Pokemon? Like, in the decks? Is there actually a zombie Pokemon? Snow Fox, thank you for the applause. I appreciate it, thank you. Gengar? Gengar's not really a zombie though. Gengar's fully a ghost. I don't know if we have a zombie Pokemon actually. I guess Shedinja would be our closest. Kind of. Would Shedinja count? He's a dead Pokemon. Yeah, but he's a ghost. He's not a zombie. He's like pure ghost. Like pure ghost. Like the purest ghost type Pokemon you could have. I don't know if we have a zombie Pokemon. I'm actually kind of surprised that we don't. We must, right? There's so many Pokemon that are like ghosts from different situations, but I don't think we have any that are zombie-like, do we? Alphalin, hello, welcome in. I was trying to think like, wait, how am I saying it? Alphalin, right? Trying to do my best. Awesome, okay. Snakewood is based off Emerald, taking place during the zombie apocalypse. Interesting. Joseph, hello on the YouTube side. Hello. I'm currently working on trying to draw a ham for our game stream tomorrow. I'm very excited. Very much looking forward to that. I'm trying to make sure that the face looks good, not too awkward. It's actually really hard to draw cute things because it's really easy to mess up their proportions, and that's normally what people get wrong when they're trying to draw cute and simple. A lot of people think that cute and simple is really easy, but it can actually be a lot harder than really detailed stuff because it's so easy to mess things up. Fun facts. Used to play Pokemon Go? I think everyone used to play Pokemon Go, right? The glory days of 2016 when we were all in like world peace because of Pokemon Go. That was a good time. I miss that kind of energy. That was super special. It's true though. It really is. Like I have such a harder time drawing things that are simple versus complex and detailed. All right, need to make this a little bit pudgier. Their bodies are actually really short. It's so different now, yeah. Well, plus the whole scary thing with like Pokemon Go and the government and Niantic. That has anyone heard about that? That's so creepy to me. Apparently Pokemon Go, like all the tracking of everyone traveling playing Pokemon Go is like being used for government stuff now. Thanks, Niantic. My mom's playing Shield, trying to get Pokedex with shinies. Nice. Snow Fox, thank you for the heart. Thank you. Thank you very much, Snow Fox. Niantic announced it's being used to make its own mapping system. Yeah, that's what I'm referring to, is the mapping system. And it's like, oh, okay, that's, I don't think any of us agreed to this. Alright, are these hands shorter, or are these the right size? I think they're the right size. Maybe. How, like, the Hamtaro's hands are really tiny. I feel like this needs to be even smaller than I had it. Let me try shrinking this hand down just a little bit. There we go. So that matches the other side better, I think. Does that work? I can't tell if that's better. Yeah, I guess that's better. All right, let's go with that. Pokemon Go used to be fun and innocent, then they made characters ugly, and we found out it's a CIA tool. Yeah, pretty much. And it's sad because, like, you know, you're part of the CIA. You would think that you could do something about that. Yeah, I don't understand. Like, they changed models that were perfectly good, and then they made it, like, impossible if you couldn't really travel much due to your situations or whatever. And it's like, it just made it so... I want to go back to that feeling in 2016. Everything just felt so great. And, like, as someone who's a lifelong Pokemon fan, it's such an interesting, like... It was so surreal, because you suddenly got all the people that would make fun of you for liking Pokemon suddenly playing Pokemon, right? It's a very strange feeling. Alright, I think I'm gonna be able to get this line art done soon-ish, and then we'll be able to get the color done, and then I'm thinking that we will be able to get this thumbnail done in a stream, which is really cool. Snowfox, thank you for sending the 1,000th star. Thank you, thank you. Alrighty here. I'm trying to draw tiny little hamster paws. Have you guys watched other IRIAM streamers doing working streams? Because this is like my first time trying this. But I know that there are a lot of other founding streamers who do it as well. So I'm kind of curious. Let me see. This looks okay. The body's looking okay. I just need to do the feet at this point. Not yet. I know there's quite a few who do. I only watch you 99% of the time. Well, I appreciate that, Vessa. I very much appreciate that. Thank you. We're just having, like... We're having chill time. We're having chill work. Alright. We got the little feet here. Hello, Ridley. Welcome in, welcome in. You can see I'm working on Hamtaro stuff today. You gotta get the little hamster feet. Oh my gosh, why are you making this like a... Is this like a checkoff list for you? My goodness gracious. I'm also curious, is this just a me thing, or is this with other founding streamers too? Do you go on a bunk spree? It's his goal system. I guess so. Alright. Molten Gamer, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! How's everything going today? I hope you're having a good day so far. We're doing chill thumbnail work today. Have a bonk counter for him? No, that just encourages this. If there was a way I could automate it, maybe, but I'm not keeping track of this. Ironically, I think I do have one on Twitch, but it's like, it's for viewers against each other. It's not like, it's not for viewer against streamer. Let's see here. I'm trying to get the tiny little hamster feet figured out. They're so teeny tiny. Even my brush is like getting super pixelated because the texture is so hard to get right. We'd be here ages if we had a bonk counter, honestly. We'll be lurking, finishing up inventory before opening. Ooh, okay. Why your ears not go down when I bonk? Hey, it's not always something that has to happen, alright? I can't, stop it. Stop. Okay. Ridley, I'm gonna start being like a little, I'm gonna start putting a little bit of a slowdown on this stuff, okay? Because I just want to, you know, I want to keep things lighthearted. And it's fine once in a while, but it is getting to be a bit much. Want to keep everything nice-hearted. Snowfox, thank you so much. With the ears, it's more like a boop or a boink. I'm not a toy, you know? I'm not a toy that every bonk creates reaction. Thank you for the heart, Ridley. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. See, we can do things that are lighthearted here too. Am I looking forward to streaming games again? I'm really looking forward to it, honestly. I'm really happy to stream games again because I've only ever done Infinity. Molten Gamer, thank you so much for the boba. I appreciate it. Get a drink of water here. Rehydrate. Thank you so much. Thank you. And thank you, Tatos. I appreciate it. Yeah, the only game that I've streamed before is Infinity Nikki. I was saying before that it's like it doesn't have an ending. So it's gonna be really nice to be able to play a game that actually has like a beginning, middle, and end. Because that means I can play the whole game with chat, right? The whole experience. And it's a game I've played before, so I'm not entirely out of my element. Sephiron, hello! Welcome in! How's everything going today? Oh, and I see that you're also new to IRIAM, so hello! Welcome to IRIAM. I hope you're enjoying your stay so far. I'm enjoying the music. I don't know if you guys can hear it too well. Let me know if you need me to turn anything up, but we're having a chill day. Rage Sage, hello! Play any MMORPG games? I don't actually. I know that people were thinking Nikki might be at some point, but it doesn't look like that's gonna happen anytime soon. I don't play any MMORPGs though. I think it's, I used to play like, not really your standard ones, but like, younger ones, I guess. And I feel like they're very intense to stay in, if that makes sense. What program am I using? It looks like Adobe. It's Clip Studio Paint. It's Clip Studio Paint. It is my art program of choice. Everything's just very solid and fluid there. Monax, hello! Welcome in! Yeah, Neopets, exactly. Exactly, yeah, that's my MMORPG, is Neopets. And of course I haven't played that in a very, very long time. But yeah, I feel like MMORPGs are like scary to get into, because it's like it doesn't really ever end and everything goes on without you. And I bet you played Wizard 101. I did not, no. Because I thought it was under a paywall, so I never ended up doing that. Hachiko, hello! Welcome in! Does anyone remember Club Penguin, even though it is an MMORPG? I mean, isn't it? Wait, isn't Club Penguin? Kind of, in a way. Hello, Hachiko. Not really. What would you consider that? If it's not like an RPG per se, but it's like massive multiplayer still. Just basic MMO. I guess it's just basic MMO, right? Never played Wizard 101 either. I feel like I should have, but the ads always made it sound like it was, the ads always made it sound like it was a paid thing. I thought it was like, I thought it was basically like World of Warcraft, but like geared younger, so I always thought it was paid. Hello, Hachiko. I'm doing well. Today we are working on thumbnail art for stream tomorrow, and I'm really excited because I'm gonna be doing a game stream, and I normally don't do game streams. It's gonna be my second type of game stream ever, and we're going to be playing Hamtaro. Do you know what Hamtaro is? I'm curious if you know. I love Hamtaro so much. So I'm doing thumbnail art for it, but I'm also trying to make it like I'm trying to make it like a full body so that I can reuse it if I need to. Yes, I love Hamtaro. Yay! Yay! I'm happy to hear. I'm gonna be playing Hem Heartbreak. Is it the one with the chibi hamsters? Yeah. I love Hem Heartbreak. It's one of my favorite games. I haven't played it in so long, so I'm really excited to play it on stream. It was also a show, yes. It was also a show. I really like the show as well. I want to watch the show again. It's like very chill. Very, very fun and low-key. I think that'll be fun. Alright. Get these little Pete's right. Tiny little hamster Pete's. Animo Spark, hello, welcome in. I used to play it on Nintendo, one of the OG handhelds. Oh, did you have the Game Boy Color one? What was that one called? It wasn't Heartbreak, it was Ham's Unite, I want to say? I did play that one. Heartbreak is my favorite, but Unite is also really good. Hello, Vine Fox, welcome in! How's everything going? Hello, that Asian dude. I think that was it. Ah, man. Honestly, I think I want to play, like, all of them. Sequoia, hello, welcome. I'm doing well. How are you doing, Vine Fox? Your outfit looks amazing. Did you design this? Thank you, Animo. I actually did design this. I am a self-incarnated VTuber. So I am... I did design this outfit, yeah. Did you watch the YouTube video? One of the IRIAM VTubers' nieces reacting to IRIAM founding streamers? I did, yes! It was posted just as I was about to go live, so I haven't been able to share it, but I want to share it because it is the cutest thing ever. Oh my gosh, I think that was, I think that's Tantan's video, I want to say? No, Ayana's. It's Ayana's video, and oh my gosh, it's absolutely adorable. I still gotta watch it. It's so cute! Yeah, no, they both did a really great job with that. Let me see if I can get... I want to get this foot figured out. Tiny little hamster foot. I have to watch it sometime. She just posted it, so yeah, sometime after stream, definitely. It's so cute. Alright, this is getting a little bit loud. Thank you for the star, Hachiko. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. And happy Friday, everybody. It is Friday today. It is a good day. We are having fun. We are chill drawing. I'm doing my best to figure out how to do chill drawing. I've never done a work stream on IRIAM before, so I'm trying to like figure out how that works, because I know that there's other founding streamers who do work streams, but I don't really know how to balance it. So I'm still trying to figure that out a little bit. I think I need to make this ear go out a little bit more, just ever so slightly here. Yeah, a little bit more. I'm drawing myself as a ham, it's great. Feeling a little better, but still sick? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better soon, Anima. ZZZ, why are you falling asleep, Snow Fox? Let me see if I can get this ear figured out. Yeah, Star Ham Ham, exact. Or no, what did I call it before? Ham Star. You like my aesthetics? Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Wouldn't that be the same? Like the other stream, do some work, then kick back for a bit? Yeah. I'm trying to experiment. Do you mean like the work stream that I had before on the Twitch and YouTube side? I'm trying to figure out what works best. I'm trying to figure out if that works on IRIAM. I'm trying to figure out if it works on Twitch or YouTube. I'm trying to figure out if I should like change my stream times. I'm experimenting a lot. Like, what about you guys? If you're watching, like, YouTube or Twitch streamers, what time do you usually watch them? Or does it sort of, like, is it basically whenever they're streaming, then you're showing up whenever they're live? I've debated on playing around with the IRIAM stream times, too. Just totally random. No, hello, Taka! Welcome in, welcome in! I'm on the, IRIAM side today. In the morning, okay. Morning, like, morning, late afternoon type deal? Or, like, morning. I know I have a different, different time zone to people, so I'm probably in the morning for some. I would imagine. Usually nighttime hours here, the vampire hours. I love how Taka comes in and then someone immediately mentions vampires. That's great. Wolf Titan, hello. I feel like Twitch works if you use a drawing tablet. I actually have a Steam app called VHand where it gives... Oh, yeah. I have looked into VHand. I'm actually using a... I couldn't set it up for this stream because of the difference in screen resolution, but I actually, when I'm on the Twitch and YouTube side, I actually have, like, a crystal point, and it sort of serves the same function, but it's smaller, because when I had my hand showing, people said that it was constantly in the way of what I was working on, but I didn't like the tiny point where you can barely see where someone's working, so then I opted for, like, the tip of my wand to be the visible side. Mid-afternoon to night. Okay, interesting. So we got some who watch streams in the morning, some who watch them at night, and others that are random. New Year's Eve ruined my sleep schedule. Now I need lots of sleep. Oh my gosh. Not bad for real. It works, right? It works. I'm not drawing this in the... Hang on. This hair is not in the right style. I'm trying to emulate, like, the Ham Ham Heartbreak, what do you call it? The cover art? Because I realized I have, like, a crayon tool that kind of mimics the same art style. So I'm trying to do the best I can to match it. So I need to redo how I drew the hair real quick. See if I can get that right here. Yeah, that should be good. These are so cute. You know what? Oh my gosh. Not that I need more commission ideas. But I really want to be doing a bunch of commissions that are, like, really fun and quick and, like, sort of, like, bases or meme things. And I would love to be doing, like, you know, Hamtaro Ham style or something. I don't know. I want to do more stuff that right now my commissions are really intense. They're always like really big pieces, and I want to break them up more with smaller pieces. Of course, I usually just draw Pokemon for fun. Pokemon is the best subject matter for drawing, honestly. Sleep schedule's weird now. I've been sleeping at 4 p.m. and waking up at 1 a.m. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be fun to see after here. Yeah, I'll throw it up on Twitter and the Discord, and I'll have it as like the waiting room thumbnail. Emotes for servers? I do make emotes. I have one emote commission that I'm going to have to probably start soon-ish, but those are usually in big batches too. So it's a little bit different still too. I don't even remember the Hamtaro intro. Little hamsters, big adventures. Creature art is always fun, for real, yeah. The best part with Pokemon, though, is, I've said this before, but, like, everyone has their favorite, and you can appeal to so many different people with different Pokemon design, and I also feel like, I legitimately feel like Pokemon is the best way to learn art fundamentals, because you can cover everything with Pokemon. You can cover character design, you can cover color schemes, you can cover contrast theory, you can cover background design, you can cover item design. Pokemon is probably the most versatile medium to learn art fundamentals. Trainers, if you need to learn human anatomy, creature anatomy with the Pokemon themselves, like, there is so much opportunity using Pokemon to learn your fundamentals. Like, I feel like that's what I want to make a bunch of YouTube videos on that. There's a game called Pokemon Art Academy. I have it. Of course I'd have to have it, right? Pokemon and art together. I miss it. Yeah, that's fun, though. It's kind of weird, though, because it's like, it's not really a game, per se. It's more just like a series of tutorials. But it is a fun idea. It's a fun idea. It's nice that there are like some games where it lets people sort of have a template to work on and then actually teaching. You know what? I should re-look into Art Academy and figure out like good ways to gamify gamify art teaching, because they did have some interesting ways of going about it. I remember. Like, especially the fundamentals that are harder to explain. I think I should use it as a tool and figure out how they worked with it. Because one of the things I want to start doing again is going back to doing evergreen YouTube videos. And I'm trying to figure out like what subject matter I can consistently work with. And I know I always can work with art tutorials, but I don't want to do it in a standard way, because I think there's already people who are already doing it standard, and I want to sort of branch out, not just with fundamentals, but also with, like, branding and things. And I'm kind of, like, struggling on how to start. Hi, Spare, on the YouTube side, hello, Happy New Year! Welcome in, it's lovely to see you. It's very nice to see you. You're watching, Ascient? I'm not sure what that is. Ancient? Ancient? Missing no? Ancient aliens. Oh, okay. Interesting, interesting. Pokemon Art Tutorial 101. Wait, what was the... Oh, you know what? Okay, so for those of you who don't know, I also do like art consultation, like class type stuff. And there's somebody who wanted to commission me for like teaching them how to draw forests or like things in forest, how to like set up a forest situation. And I was looking at the proposal and I'm like, what if I do this by teaching people how to draw like Viridian Forest and throw a Pikachu in there? I feel like it's most engaging when you can add like a living creature, right? And then something like Viridian Forest is pretty well known, pretty like recognizable, I would say. So I'm like, what if I made this into Viridian Forest? What if I added a little bit of a twist to it? So I might be working on that in the next few days or so, have like a little, probably not a video, they didn't pay for video, but maybe like a little breakdown of how I would paint Viridian Forest. I don't know, I'll have to see. I like doing consultation type stuff, I think that's fun. I want to do more consultations this year, and I want to do more quick commissions this year, and I want to do more YouTube videos. I think that's like my main thing, right? What about you guys? Do you have any content goals for the new year or other types of goals? I know I've been asking about goals in the past, but we get new people coming in to IRIAM, so I don't know. Might as well throw it out there. We have one more day of this background, so use the opportunity. One more day of this background, and we can talk a little bit about any New Year's stuff. Have I heard of SS Manga Diary? It's a channel that was created by a manga artist and she teaches you anime art, but in Japanese. But it was cute and she had an avatar and she was teaching her friends. That sounds adorable. I have not heard of it, no. It sounds really cute though. I think okay. Do I need to draw the second ear or can I just flip it and paste it? I think I might do that actually. I think I might cheat just a little bit. Because I don't really see the need to draw this twice if I can help it. And I'll just make a tiny bit of adjustment so it's not exact. But I don't need to give myself extra work, right? So we're just going to grab this and copy it and flip it. And that'll be fine. And we can get away with doing that. Hopefully. Yeah, we can get away with that. That looks good. That actually looks, that looks totally fine. And then I'll just add some variants here. Just so it doesn't look exactly the same, but mainly the shape is the hardest part to get right. So if I can copy the shape and then add variation, then it'll look different enough, and I think that'll look good. You can always just also, you know, tweak it so it has like little bits of imperfection. That'll be good. It's not cheating, it's thinking out of the box. There you go, yeah. What about Pokemon cities or towns where Baby Cubone goes to visit their dead mother? Oh my gosh. Like if I was to paint Lavender Town, I'm not as good with cityscapes, right? Like this is not my environment, right? This is IRIAM's environment. Cityscapes are hard. And generally, like, even on this end, right? It's mainly just the buildings on the sides and then like the Times Square equivalent behind me, I think. It would be hard for me to draw Lavender Town, I think. I don't know how I would go about doing it. All right, are these a little bit? Yeah, squish this down. Lavender Town Ninja. That sounds more like Altaloons type thing. Maybe for Halloween. Okay, yeah, actually maybe for Halloween I could do like a themed video on how to draw Lavender Town. There you go, that works. Pixel art be so amazing. I wish there were more tutorials for it. I'm not sure if Vessa is still here, but I know that there is a pixel art, what is it called? Pixel Art Academy, I want to say? There's somebody who made a game, and it's like a pixel art training course, but it's in game form, and I think it's on Steam. And I can't remember if it's in early access right now or not, but it's gamified pixel art learning. I think there might be a demo out. I would definitely check that out. I forget exactly what it was called. I want to say it's Pixel Art Academy. The other thing about it is the developer, he has a website for it, and the entire website is done in pixel art style. And in order to buy the game, you have to navigate to a shop on the website, and you have to like talk to NPCs to get access to the shop. No, you have to get to the shop to play the game, you have to play an intro, and then you have to navigate through the intro, and it's all done in like text game style. And then you have to get past the text game style using clues, and then you get to the location, and then you go down an elevator, and then you talk to a shopkeeper, and then you're allowed to purchase the game. It's the most insane thing I've ever seen. That sounds cool, I'm looking it up. Yeah, yeah, it's, let me make sure I have the name right if anyone else is curious about this. Like, this is something you could write a short on. I could make a short on this. I could be like, this is the most insane way of purchasing a game I've ever seen. I want to say it's Pixel Art Academy. Is this it? I think, yeah, Pixel Art Academy. It was so hard to just figure out how to purchase the game. Was it released 2024? Yeah. And as you can see, they're on their website, the entire website is pixel. The entire website is just pixel art. It's wild. So yeah, that is probably one of the best ways to learn pixel art, I suppose. That's something that I want to do on stream someday. Doki Doki Literature Club? Nah. No, I am I'm a safe for work streamer. I know, I'm sorry, I'm a little bit boring on that end. But we can still have fun, we can still do chill games and chill chat and things. It's early access run? Okay, yeah. If it's, if you're on the website and it's early access, I think you get, like, I think there's a little bit of a discount if you buy it on the website. I can't really remember. But there is a demo. There is a demo. Media Ninja, thank you for the glow sticks. Thank you, thank you. So, try out the demo, but then if you want to buy the game, prepare to play a game to purchase the game. I mean, I have to say, it's an interesting tactic. But I'm curious how many sales you would lose by having it be so difficult to get through. It's just a game theory. I'm curious if you would lose like a ton of sales making your product too impossible to get to, or if it creates more intrigue and then you get more sales based on the interest. Now, disclaimer, I've purchased it, but I haven't played it yet, so I don't know anything beyond getting through the purchase screen. I'd be more intrigued because it sounds more like a challenge. Exactly, yeah. Oh, Vesta, there you are. We're talking about Pixel Art Academy, and I was explaining how it's like the hardest game to purchase I've ever seen. Because of that whole, like, text-based side quest that you have to get to the shop to purchase it. I'm like, what is your turnover rate, right? Between, like, being able to get people to actually access it. You have to help me do it. It's so convoluted! And here's the thing, if you get to like the webpage with the shop link and you try to send that to someone, it still doesn't go through. You can't like complete it and then send it to somebody. You still have to get them to navigate everything. It's crazy. Like, what is your shop turnover rate for people being able to actually get into your game? It's fascinating to me though, honestly. Alright, I think we're good on the ears of this hamster, and now we just gotta do the face. Bro took branding too far. I mean, it creates discussion, right? We're talking about it now on stream. It creates discussion. You can never take branding too far, no. They have over 200 positive reviews, dang. A game too cool to even start, it sounds like. Yeah. That is something that I should do on stream someday. At some point, that would be fun. All right. Yeah, bring this body in a little bit. And then make this chin go down a little, make this one go up a little, trying to sort of make my hamster look less warped. There we go, that looks better. It reminds me of that other one there is. What other one? There is no game. Are you doing what I think you're doing? No? That's the title? The title, I can't tell if you're doing what I think you're doing. I should draw for Viz Media? What would I be drawing for Viz Media? It's hilarious. Alright, I have to look this up. It's an okay, hang on. Is this like Stanley Parable? Because that's another one on my list. Comedy adventure. That sounds fun. This sounds like a fun time. This sounds like stupid fun. Alright, I'm gonna keep that one in mind. I'm always looking for, like, games to play on stream that are, like, on the chill side so that I can keep up with chat. Because I'm still learning how to keep up with chat while playing games. I know how to keep up with chat when doing art, because art is a lot slower than games. So I'm, like, trying to figure out, good games for that. So that sounds like a good one. We gotta team up and make a manga where I write and you draw. I feel like doing work for manga would be really scary and intense, honestly. Work for Funimation? Why Funimation? Wait, animation? No, I could not handle animation. Guys, I can't even handle comics, let alone animation. There's being decent at illustration, and then there's knowing how to make things move. And making things move is a lot more intense and takes a lot more hours. I should work for Fortnite. I mean, I got halfway there. Animation be hard, trust me. I want to be able to do, like, really tiny things. I mean, like, I could do live 2D, right? But frame by frame full stuff? Like, no, I'll leave that to the professionals. You need a large team, yeah. And I'll just lock myself in my studio and eat ramen until like 4 in the morning, getting down deadlines. That sounds like it would be rough, honestly. I mean, I praise the ones who can do it, but it's not me. And I think that accepting defeat early is good. No, knowing you cannot succeed in animation as a single individual if you want to do something that's like anywhere close to longer than 1 minute, right? Like, I don't mean to disparage others, but I know myself anyway. And I also did have some animation major friends, and it's extremely rough. I think it's on par with the architecture, with the people who were majoring in architecture, and those people slept in the studios. So, yeah. Yeah, you gotta know what you're getting into. More time management skill than anything. Well, there's also a lot of drudgery to it, right? Like, for every frame to individually flat color everything. Like I said, I admire those who can do it, but I know myself that I would not be able to do it. I also can't, like... I've tried to take animation courses, like, granted 3D, so a bit different, but, Mon, what? Wait, what about VR chat? Work for VR chat? I don't know 3D! How can I work for VR chat if I don't know 3D? I mean, I can do traditional sculpture, but I don't think that VR chat cares about traditional sculpture. Which is sad. I wish that more companies cared about traditional sculpture, but there's not really any company now that does that. So I can look at chat while playing games. I think that would be a little bit off-putting. Just a little bit. I think that might be just a little bit off-putting. Alright. I think I've almost got the, how did the head here got very off-kilter, and now I have whiskers tied to it. I'm gonna have to move this over a little bit, I guess. We're gonna have to move the face, and then we're gonna have to move the whiskers a little bit. Like, maybe here? They go out a little bit more. That's probably good. Almost done with school, nice. Blender be awesome. Blender is a whole, my time to shine. Blender is a whole other can of worms. Anime is literature? Manga is literature. Anime is, theater, I guess. Your school was Maya only? Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of schools have not been able to accept that Blender can be an industry standard. And it definitely can, right? But there's still a lot of schools especially, they're so old school with things that they don't want to change curriculum because it would be more work for them. And a lot of studios the same way, they don't want to change like the structures that they built over the years. So they keep like not saying that Blender's professional, but it absolutely is, right? Digital art? What about digital art, Tatos? I'm doing digital art now. That is the one thing I can do. I can't do animation, I can't do Blender, and I can't work for Viz Media, but I can do digital art. That's the other thing, yeah. I think we need to embrace. Trucker Wolf, thank you for the glow stick. Thank you. Moral, hello, welcome in. How's everything going? I think we need to embrace schools allowing people to use programs that they're able to use after graduation. So like, stop teaching students to learn everything on like Photoshop, and then once they graduate, they can't use Photoshop because they can't afford it. Like, not everyone is immediately going to be able to get a creative position. So why are you teaching everyone on programs that they're not going to be able to keep using? I understand, you know, for the people who are able to get the positions out of school right away, that's great. They are more familiar with the workflow, but allow students to use other programs as well. You don't have to even promote them. You just have to be able to allow it so that if they can't get a job immediately out of school, they're not like up a creek, right? Oh my gosh, I have so many opinions on this because I wasted a lot of money on the Adobe software because I was really angry with the whole Creative Cloud thing. So I invested in Adobe CS6 when I was in art school because I didn't want to be stuck after graduation. And now Adobe has like made it so CS6 barely works somehow. I don't even know how they did, but it used to work fine, and then Creative Cloud came along, and now it's like the most buggy piece of software ever. So I'm a Clip Studio Paint user currently for life because I can't stand these types of... I can't stand these guys. I mean, Hachiko, I know you're not alone. I know people have. I personally haven't. I can't get myself to do that, but, you know. No Kitsune and Kitsune. There's your difference. Hello, Gonzo on the YouTube end. Welcome in. Thinking of getting a career as a photographer. Ooh, that's always interesting. Indeed. That's the other thing. I had to invest in a big expensive camera because we always had to do photography projects. Even though we weren't going to go into photography, everyone just had to take classes in photography. And I was told that it was like required to have good camera, and we could borrow them, but it was extremely hard to be able to borrow cameras when you had the work to do because they only had like, you know, so many limited ones, and navigating that was impossible. And then I was convinced that I'd somehow use it for a bunch of other things, and like, you know, somehow phone cameras weren't good enough. So I ended up investing in a really expensive camera that I barely use now. I like it just for fun sketching. There you go. Thanks for your inspiration. Sequoia, what kind of inspiration do you mean? Is it me or most people chasing the same career? What do you mean by same career? Because we're basically talking about everything that's just like art related in general, right? The sadness of photography. I still don't understand why photography has some of the biggest overhead costs of any art medium ever. Like, what makes cameras as expensive as they are, honestly? I don't understand, and I've never understood, like, why are there lenses that are, like, average $400? I don't understand this. Why is photography the most expensive thing ever? Gotta open the bar, have a great stream. Thank you, Celtic Alchemist. All the best with the bar work. Little goblins in the box are... Little goblins in the box are expensive. Oh my gosh. The little goblins that help you, that work your camera. I do a little sketching. Nice, nice. I don't do art, but I get the idea. Yeah. In terms of like everyone wanting to do the same career, I think there's just a lot of people who really want to try and make it in the creative field, and I don't blame them. But there's a huge difference between like wanting to do art for fun and then like turning it into your livelihood. It ends up being a very, very different feeling, and sometimes it can burn a lot of people out because then they're not really having fun. They kind of end up losing the passion for it if they're not careful, right? So that's the one thing I would say. If you do want to pursue a career in art, I would have to be very careful, and I'd have to be like, is this the only thing that you would ever want to do? Like, period. Are you okay dealing with the public in the same way that you would working at any other job? Are you okay, like, are you okay with a lot of criticism of clients telling you that your work isn't good or needs all these edits that you know make it actively look worse? Like, there's just a lot of things to consider if you want to go in that direction. I mean, for example, so many people go 2 computers now, next big job, for example. Yeah. Can't either way. What do you mean can't either way? You push the button and they draw a photorealistic picture and then print it out. How did you think cameras worked? I still have my Kodak that does black and white pics. I don't have a photo lab, so it's just sitting collecting dust. Oh, those photo lab, like the ones with the red light, like with the chemicals and everything. I don't know knitting. Knitting sounds like a tricky thing. I just enjoy watching art. Yeah, well, you know, I think a lot of artists are really happy to have people that enjoy watching art. The dark room, that's what it is, dark room. Yeah. What are you supposed to do if you don't have access to a dark room? That sounds frustrating, I'm sorry. Your high school was an art school? That sounds really cool. Shake it like a Polaroid. I've always wondered about that kind of thing. Cause like where I'm from, it was very much focused on like, we don't really respect the arts as much. So I'm working to change that. Just got on the bus, nice, nice. Be able to enjoy TGIF. Nice weekend. I need film also. Kodak is gone or retired at this point. Oh my gosh, true. You know, it's so funny. I had a friend who, there was a camera store in their town, and this was a long time ago, and the camera store, this friend asked the camera store, like, oh, do you stock digital cameras? And the camera store owner says, I'm never gonna stock digital cameras. They're never gonna catch on. No one's ever going to want a digital camera, so why should I bother selling them? Needless to say, that man is out of business. What is JPEG? JPEG is a file type. JPEG is a file type where the more you save it, the more it loses quality, and it can't be made transparent, but it has a smaller file size, so it's easier to share pictures. If you're ever doing artwork on something like Photoshop or Clip Studio Paint, always save your work in PNG, because if you save it as JPEG, every time you save it over, it will continue to lose quality. I can answer all the art questions. As long as they're within the illustration field anyway. I can't answer any photography questions, and I can't answer architecture, but anything within illustration I can answer. Alright, I think the line art for this is almost done. I think at this point I can just get to going on the coloring soon, and I wish that I had done more of these on separate layers, because now I have to battle painting over some areas. That's okay. I was originally using that side for sketching, and now I'm like realizing that I have to go over it again. PNG will save your life. Exactly, yes. You are the page master? Are you a writer? I have a lot of friends who are writers, actually. Trucker Wolf, thank you for the 9,000th star. And Hachiko, thank you for the 300th comment. Dang. Alright, this is just about done. How do they do the noses? They're like not really even... They're so like loose and sketchy. And then just fix the foot real quick over here. The multiple layers kind of scare me sometimes, but all the pros be having over 100 layers. It's funny, Hachiko. It's like one or the other. If you're a pro illustrator, you either have like hundreds of layers or you use one. There's no in between. It's like you either get the complete pro that does everything like it's an oil painting, or you get the complete pro that adds every detail under the sun and it needs a million layers. There's like really no in between. It's so funny to me. I've actually, I can kind of do both actually. I've learned how to do both. Pumpkin Toss, thank you very much for stopping in. I appreciate it and I wish you all the best. Thank you. I can't imagine using one, but 100 would make me go insane. Well, it depends, right? If you are doing like a model, right? If you're doing a model, it's gonna be many, 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 many hundreds. I don't even know how much mine is. Models are scary, yeah. But if you do like a regular painting, I think I average like 50 maybe? Like just casually 50. And then, I can also do like 1 layer speed paint. Or, okay, if I'm doing a speed paint, realistically, maybe 3 layers, because I'll do like a sketch, and then I'll do the flat color, and then I'll paint over it. And then I'll probably do like a few other layers for highlights and things. But if I had to do like a 1 layer challenge, I could also do that. Yeah, I think 50 is probably my average. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna pull up this really, really large piece that I did for a friend. And I'm curious, this was a recent piece that I did for a Christmas painting. Let's see how many layers this is. Because this had 6 characters in it, and a full background. So let me open that real quick, and I'll see how many layers that took. Just for the fun of it. Let's see. Christmas piece. So if I make a new layer, then it should just continue the numerical order, so it'll tell me how many I have. Let's see here. 178. I think this is a 178 layer piece. In my mind, layers are like tabs for my browser. I have to close them or combine them, but that's just me. I can't combine layers because I have fear of losing them. I have fear of wanting to go back and change things later. And a lot of the time, my fear is valid because a lot of the times I do end up having to change things later, make adjustments, especially with client work, because they always want tweaks and changes, right? So you always have to be really flexible with that stuff. That's why if I'm ever doing something like a speed paint, it's gonna be Skeb style. I can't really change a speed paint very easily. Although, it's a good skill to have. It's a really good skill to be able to learn how to change a speed paint if you had to. I've learned this from a well-known art YouTuber named Adam Duff. He does a lot of really good inspirational talk. And he had this one video where he was talking about, he was working with this client and he had a piece where something went wrong, something got corrupted, and he had to make all these changes, and then the entire piece flattened. Like, he was working with hundreds of layers, right? And it was some creature for some game or some movie or something, like concept painting. And the entire picture flattened, and then he was told by the client that they wanted all these changes. And he ended up having to redo like half the painting and then make all the changes. And he sort of had to learn like how to just push through that problem instead of like crying and freaking out and thinking the whole piece is ruined completely. He buckled down, stayed up all night, and repainted everything and sort of like cut everything up and painted around it and, you know, rendered it enough so that it could do all the changes. And he says it's a really, really important skill to have, to be able to work flat and make changes if you have to. And I've always sort of lived by that, of being able to, because a lot of digital artists don't know how. If their painting got corrupted, they wouldn't, and everything like flattened out, they wouldn't really know how to fix it. And hello, Snow Fox. They wouldn't really know what they needed to do to get everything back on track, right? It's sort of that, like, if any of you guys have watched Project Runway, it's that make it work moment, right? Something goes wrong, everything seems hopeless, deadlines are occurring, show's starting soon, make it work, people. Make it work. So I think it's a really important skill set to have. Definitely do some like one layer speed paints just to get into the rhythm of that. Just to be able to practice, if that was to happen, how you would react to the situation, because it's good to learn how to do things with multiple layers that are very like clean line art and everything. And that's also really good to learn how to do painterly work. You know, spread out every avenue you have. Yoshi, why Yoshi? Why a Yoshi? Alright. There we go. I think that actually is looking good for the hamster. I'm learning. Hachiko, I'm always happy to answer any art things, impart any art wisdom that you would like. I love working with art and helping artists, so let me know if that's ever something that you want more info on or something. It's like my special interest. I can go on for days with that. Hamha, yes. Hamster dance? I mean, kind of, in a way. Alright, what did I need to do before? Was I at the point where I can start coloring this? I think I'm at the point where I can start coloring. Let me just copy over a wing. Boopa-doopa-doopa. Is this gonna crop on my... I might have to do the wing later. I might not have enough room for it. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have enough room for it. Oh well. It's gonna get a little cropped off. That's okay. We'll fix it later. What about acrylics? I haven't used acrylics in years, honestly. I haven't done traditional in years. I kind of want to go back to traditional. Just, I don't know. There's some, like, freeing, loose feeling to traditional as well. And I haven't really explored that in a long time. I've been debating on someday being comfortable enough to do hand cam streams. I don't know if I'd be able to anytime soon, but I'd like to someday. I would like to someday, mainly just because I want to be able to do traditional stuff. Got one? How do you handle pen pressure in cases when the line is too thick or too thin? Do you do adjustment beforehand? I'd usually try erasing some to change the line if needed. Yeah, I do the same. I do what's called, line sculpting. So if I'm doing, I rarely do line art anymore. I actually go from sketch into the line art through line sculpting. Do you do that as well? The only time where I'm not doing line sculpting is if I need like completely perfected line art, but generally I seem to lose the energy of the sketch if I do that, so it's kind of rare that I do it that way. And because I'm not one of those people who do like the insanely clean lines, I mean, for VTuber model, you kind of have to change your style to work with that. But generally my work is a little bit rougher. So I'm more apt to going from sketch into lines and then using some sort of textured brush so that my perfectionism does not take over my life, because I have really bad perfectionism. So I'm forcing myself to get over the perfectionism by using textured brushes, and it helps a ton, honestly. Like the Hamtaro piece I'm doing right now, the entire thing is textured brush because the original art that I'm trying to emulate was done in like a very watercolory crayon style, I think. So I think that that's like the best way I could go about it. Same for you? Nice. Lines are sketchy. Can't do clean nor straight line without crying. It's really painful, honestly, to work with clean line, I think. I don't understand how some anime artists are able to do not just clean line for the character, but then like the entire background. I admire it, but also I don't know how they do it. All right, I think I don't need, I can use a solid brush here when I'm just doing flat color. Like, I really admire it, but it'll take me 20 times longer, so I don't really offer it as commission. I tried to at one point. I did a few pieces that were really clean, and then I was like, I don't find these fun. Like, I really admire the look of them when other people do them, but I'm just, for me, I'm like, this is not what I should be like practicing or getting better at, because I don't see myself wanting to do this in the long term, and I'll leave it up for the people who chose it as their style. Because I know some people are really good at it, but they're also able to leave little imperfections without freaking out. And it's hard for me to do that because those imperfections show up so easily on clean line art, and some of them can get away with it, and I don't know how. Some people tell me that I'd be really good at coloring books because I can't leave lines with gaps if I do a clean style. Later, good job. Thank you, Sequoia. I appreciate you stopping by. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. We are getting the solid color here. What is my favorite art style? Probably a style that is in Japan normally called thick paint. Thick paint is essentially where everything is more dramatic looking and everything is very quick and fluid and dynamic. And the painting, it feels kind of like an oil paint look, but it has a very clear digital style to it. And I want to get better at it. It's the style that I've practiced the most, but I still have so much to learn about it. My favorite person for that style is probably either Matcha or... They have such a hard name to look up, but it's an artist named Dino, and Dino has done work for Hololive. And I think that they do an absolutely phenomenal job with it. I do like coloring books. I want to do a coloring book someday. Like, I want to make a coloring book someday. Like a digital coloring, or physical, right? Like, I could do Amazon stuff. I want to be able to do a coloring book for people. I think it'll be fun. All right, what color is my design again? I forget what I made this look like. I'm gonna have to do this in... I guess I'll just grab the image here and spoil it slightly. That's okay. Oh, no, I was able to do that cropped. Okay. There we go. And then grab the crayon color here. I remember the first time I heard of rendering in digital 2D art. It's, do you mean like for thick paint rendering? Or are we, like, are you saying that you got confused from, like, 3D? I thought it was the same as 3D rendering, yeah. Nah, 2D rendering is, like, just sort of the light and the color, basically. Just sort of doing the light and the color side of it. Make that a little bit larger. I like to say rendering because that is what it feels like. Not the same as 3D, but it does kind of give me the same feeling almost, in a way. Alright, how am I going to replicate this style? I think this was done with a coarse... I want to say this was done with like, or no, I guess it's crayon. Hang on. Do I have a crayon? I have a pastel. Is that gonna work? No, that's too soft. A charcoal? Nope. That's a literal crayon, but it's not quite the same. Why does my crayon not feel as good as the acrylic? Pixel art, yeah. That blew my mind because I thought it was a program just doing it for you, but you have to do it yourself. Oh my gosh, you thought that digital art was like the computer makes it for you? No. Oh my gosh, no. Alright. Chalk does... Oh, chalk works, chalk works. Yeah, okay. We're gonna try that. I made the I made the hamster look like one of those 90s paper cups. just with the color I ended up using. Okay. I'll take it seriously now. That was amusing, I'm sorry. I got super entertained by that. Okay, this is a little tricky because I'm not getting the same... Do I have to do this, like, really quickly? How am I gonna do How was this texture done? It looks like it was done with, well, first of all, it was probably done traditionally, because this is an old artwork. Yeah, this is something I'm, like, not able to replicate. And then if I try to add another color, then it blends too much. Like, it literally blends. I'm trying to think if I should look for, like, a canvas texture or something. It's okay. It's not gonna be perfect. It's a thumbnail, for goodness sake. It's a thumbnail. I'm gonna try to get over myself here. That's it. Throw the whole hamster into the paint. No! Alright, it gets the idea across. Not the hamster into the paint part. I'm trying to see if I can add like a little bit of shading here without messing things up. I can't really tell where the light source is coming from. I guess from the top. So just a little bit. A little bit on the top here, I think. It's also hard to blend my ear color. Like where the tips turn white. It's tricky to blend in general. That works. Show them who's boss? No. We're nice to the hamsters. I'm doing bleh. I'm doing well, Tatus. How's everything going on your end? Did this have much of a shading style? I guess it didn't. I guess it didn't have too much shading in the original. Like, just something soft and kind of subtle. And then just like, okay, I'll try to do that like in a thicker color and then fade it. Hamsters are not the easiest to draw in this style. This would probably work a lot better if I was just actually using straight up crayons. Then I wouldn't have to really fake it. Because right now I'm trying to force it into something that it doesn't want to be. They have big eyes. Yes, very big eyes. Alright. A little bit of that, and a little bit of the deeper pink. For the tips of the feet. This is definitely not like an exact style replica. It's not like how people can perfectly mimic Ken Sugimori with Pokemon. I know there's some people who are really good at that. But it's like, it'll work. Reminds me of Sailor Moon art style in retro days, yeah. Mino Sona, hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! How's everything going? Let's see. Get something kind of watercolory in a way. There we go. And then maybe I'll just sort of like hold it and then fade it into a more darker gray to match. So it's a little bit more accurate. Try to not fade it because it's not really a fade. I still want to keep a lot of the texture intact. Vine Fox, thank you for the 15,000 star. My goodness gracious. Thank you, thank you. Alright, what did I have before? Okay, chalk, right? Yes, okay, okay. Make that a little bit deeper color. Especially around the feet. Tiny little hamster feet. I can barely get color on here. It's like, it's not bright enough. Alright, is this a texture thing, or do I just not have a... Oh, there's like a texture underneath. That's interesting. Okay. Interesting, interesting. If I was to duplicate it, it doesn't make a difference, right? Nope. That's actually just how the brush works. Okay, interesting. Make a tiny little dot there because I don't like how it's filling that. There we go. I will tap even further beyond with help. Thank you, Vine Fox. Alright. We've got the little... I got the little hamster toes colored in. There we go. I think that's probably good. This will also look a lot better once I color the line art. I think the line art is also making it a little too muddy. It'll look better with colored line art. Thank you guys for the stars. Thank you so much. All right. What part are we doing next? Probably the face. Foxo Unite, yeah! And then this should probably be more like a deeper charcoal. Or maybe a pastel? What would work? Nope, let's try... Yeah, basic chalk is probably good for this. The song always makes me feel like I'm playing TOTK. I don't know, you guys can hear it, right? Stargazer Strong. Oh, hush, Vessa. I know your ears perked up when I said that. There we go. We're getting there. We're getting to mimicking the style. Saying like TOTK to see if I'm still here. Yeah. No, I'm joking. This needs to be a hair more on the orange side, I think. And then, oh, there's a little bit of shading on the mouth, little mouth here, and then on the nose. Wait, what would? I guess it would be pink. Yeah, that's fine. I'm like, what would my nose be as a ham? Yeah, that works. And then I'll slightly color the line art later too. All right, and then the eyes. What are the eyes? It almost looks like they were painted in after. I like the charcoal art style, looks cool, but it's messing? What do you mean messing? All right, we are gonna lock that so that it doesn't mess us up later. And I think, what did we use before? Charcoal? I want to say it was charcoal. Then this needs to be a lot darker. No, we definitely used something different. What were we using? Crayon? Which one was was it chalk? It was probably chalk. Yeah, it was chalk, okay. We're using chalk brush, and then it's gonna be a little bit pink here. And then probably with a little bit of yellow if I'm like looking at my own eyes. Yeah, it kind of looks like school chalk, you're right. Wait, did I have it colored like my own eyes, or did I simplify it? I think I actually simplified it. Leona, hello! Welcome in, and welcome to IRIAM. I see that you are new here. Hello, how's everything going? I hope you're enjoying your time on IRIAM so far. I just realized that I'm, like, making this, probably more complex than it's gonna appear, but that's okay. I'm just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna have fun with it. Yeah, this is probably gonna be mainly hidden, but that's alright. Because I still have to add the deeper color here. And I'll make that a little bit more of a pink, and it'll just sort of appear on the side. And then it's gonna be covered up by the big highlight pupils. Alright, there we go. Almost. And then we can do the highlight pupils, which can be solid. And they actually, do they go above the line art? I think they actually go above the line art. This is actually really cute. I'm happy with this. I've never been able to properly draw a ham before because they're usually so difficult. But I studied the art style a lot here. Make this a little bit larger. These highlights are huge. Hang on, one sec. Question, I know some artists go with really light lines with sketches first and then do dark lines later. I usually do the opposite and then just use the opacity in one layer. Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm doing like black line art and then coloring it later. Gone with La, hello, welcome in. How's everything going? I hope you're doing well. And then there's, okay, does Bijou have multiple highlights? She does. So I'm gonna, it's probably more feminine looking, so I'll go with that as well. It's a little bit more sparkly that way. Yeah. Must be the fox mine. Skull Smasher, hello, welcome in. Nice to see you. We are currently working with, working on doing Hamtaro artwork. Counting down the minutes until work is over. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope that you are able to enjoy your Friday Gone with Law. Yes, same. We do think alike. Hachiko, I'd love to see your work at some point. Yeah, happy Friday! TGIF. Everyone gets to relax, right? Unless you're freelance, then you work 24/7. What's the saying? I chose the freelance life so I wouldn't have to work 9 to 5. Now I work 24/7. It's okay, I chose this. It's gonna be pretty, pretty thin on the color, I think. Here. Wait, what, Hachiko? That life is a laifu? A laifu? Freelance life. Yeah. I literally couldn't imagine doing anything else though, because I feel like I have to do art in some form professionally. It's like, I couldn't not be doing this. Alright, this needs to be probably, I should probably simplify this to more of a pink instead of a yellow. I think that, yeah, that would probably look better. And then it has to be even darker because these are almost black pupils. I think that's looking better. And let's just try to draw like a quick lighter streak. And then a little bit darker, just so we can see the highlights. There we go. And we'll make we'll enlarge this highlight just a little bit, just so it goes over the eye slightly. There we go. And then, all right, we've got the eyes. I'm gonna save where we're at here, and then it needs blush. Which is kind of like, shouldn't be too hard. It's very, very soft though. I'm gonna have to work in layers, I think. Because it's like, I can't make this, I don't really have control over the tip shape of my brush, unfortunately. And then I'll try to just do like a very soft airbrush. There we go. Sumonsuki, hello, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! How's everything going? We've got our epic music going. We're drawing, it's a good time. Hello. And we're gonna make this a little bit darker. And then, see if we can just get a tiny bit darker, like a little dot on the cheeks here. And now I have to go back through the whole thing and soften it up. Because I went a little too harsh on it, I think. I think that's good. I think that's... yeah. Hello, hello. The true Hamtaro is being made the true hamster. Yeah, for context, we're drawing Hamtaro right now. Or no, I'm not drawing Hamtaro. I'm drawing Hamster. I'm drawing a Hamstar. I'm drawing myself as a ham from Hamtaro. Close enough. The eyes are so pretty. Thank you. I had to like play around with that for a bit. I'm like, how much color do I use? Hamster has evolved into Hamstar. Can't wait to see it after work. I'm gonna throw it up on Discord and on Twitter, I think. And then let me see here. Let's fix up the actual star, because that looks rough. That's actually one of the hardest parts of my design, is just being able to draw the star correctly. Fun facts! Is like the hardest part of my whole design. Is just the forehead star. Draw spaghetti on her head? Why? I'm not drawing a sketty, Tito. I'm drawing a hamster. Why would I draw a sketty? It's the 400th comment, though. That doesn't mean I draw a sketty. Why would I be drawing sketty? You didn't tell me why I should draw a sketty. Oh, I did not do this on a separate layer. Why? Why did I not do this on a separate layer? I cheated, I peeked early right now. I hope you're liking it so far. It needs more color. It needs more rainbow. I haven't added any of the rainbow yet. And I also forgot, I need to add my necklace, because I was trying to think, like, what is the most iconic thing I could do, for, like, any form of mine, and I realized the necklace is probably the best thing, where it's, like, just enough of a prop. It could also be optional, but I think it works. Thank you, Vine Fox. I appreciate it. Alright. Make sure that this is the right colors and stuff. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna soften that so it's not as apparent. The book could work as well, the book belt. It's kind of hard to draw that on a hamster, though. They don't really have enough of a body. Do I think drawing a hand is hard? Yes and no, actually. I know a lot of people struggle with drawing hands, but I think that there are certain ways to go about it where you can make it look like neat enough. I'm not a professional with it, but I don't struggle with it as much as other subjects. Let me see if I can fit this in here. This is like in the sketch, but I don't know if it's gonna make it into the final. I don't know, I can't tell if I like it or not. Wait, that's only 6. Dang it. I can't tell if it's good to have or not. Hands and feet are hard. Yeah, definitely feet. I remember I was posting a bunch of like foot drawing references in the Discord, and someone's like, Starlight, what do you have? Why do you have these? And I'm like, because I had to draw a character on a beach. Snowdropkin, hello, welcome in, and welcome to IRIAM. How's everything going? And it's Chone, hello, welcome in, welcome in. On the YouTube side, anyway. Hello. Maybe if it... Snowdropkin, thank you for the big heart. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Beach day characters be something, yeah. Yes, Vesa was indeed one of the characters in the piece. Sadly, in the piece, Vesa was falling. and about to land on Gargura. It's a whole thing. I get commissioned for crazy scenario pieces. They're fun though, they're fun. I can't tell if I like this necklace idea now or not. I liked it in the sketch, but I don't know if it works in the final. Like, it's the one prop that would work, but I'm not really sure. I can't tell if it takes away or adds to it. I feel like it fills the empty space a little bit, but I don't know. I also think I still made the body too big. I think the body is still supposed to be smaller. I guess the necklace is more immediately recognizable. I'll try it. Snowdropkin, thank you for the pink glow stick. Thank you. I love silly scenarios like that. They're fun, yeah. Commit to it. Make tummy white and rest of body blue. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing. How are you? I'm doing well, Skull Smasher. How are you doing? I'm currently trying to figure out if I like drawing a necklace on the hamster version of myself. You doing all right? I'm glad to hear that. TGIF, happy Friday. I feel like I'm not really, like, getting the shape of these right. I'm trying to do it quick if I can. I'm drawing a hamster me. Yes, exactly. I'm drawing a hamster me. It's going to be, for the thumbnail tomorrow, because I'm going to be playing Hamtaro. At least I'm, like, hoping I can set it all up correctly. I'm gonna be playing, Hamtaro, which is a really, cute game on the Game Boy, and I'm really excited to play it because it's only the second game I've ever streamed, and it's a game where I can play the whole storyline. The first game I played on stream was Infinity Nikki, and it doesn't have an ending because it's a gacha game. So this is the first game I'm gonna be able to play on stream that actually has an ending to it, which is really cool. So I can experience the entire thing with the Stargazers. You have Twitch, right? Or will we just enjoy listening to game sounds? No, I have Twitch. I'm gonna be on Twitch tomorrow. I've been on IRIAM for a few days, and then on Saturdays we switch to Twitch. Or YouTube. I multi-stream, so take your pick. IDK, if I follow your Twitch, I'll check. Yeah, absolutely. For anyone who wants to follow my Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, I have the links to both in my profile description on IRIAM, and I would love to see you tomorrow if you stop by. I think it'll be a lot of fun. And I'm excited to engage more with playing games with community, because I feel like there's really fun ways to go about it that I don't see a lot, and I just want to try, you know, I want to try playing games more. And I asked this earlier, but I'll ask one more time, just so everyone sort of is able to say their opinion on it. What time do you normally watch streams? Like, maybe IRIAM is different because it has a different sort of situation, so maybe you normally watch them at different times, but what time do you normally watch, like, on Twitch and YouTube, if you watch those? I'm curious, because, like, I'm wondering if I should experiment. I'm hoping to experiment with different stream times. I'm thinking I might do later night streams, but I don't know. So I was sort of like polling people and seeing what works for them. Alright, I think that's good for the necklace, and I think that we are, with that, we're pretty much done on the line art end, and now we can just continue the nice coloring stages. IRIAM has its times the streamers go live, so I just wait for the people I want to watch. That's fair, that's fair. I didn't know if people were choosing based on when the streamer is live, or if they were choosing based on what works for them, you know? So I was just figuring, like, in general, what works for people. This is so muddy, I'm definitely gonna have to clean this up. I thought color picking from the rainbow in this game would work, and it absolutely does not. Alright, I need to look at my own necklace then. I thought I was being clever, and I'm not being clever. Bunnies, hello! Welcome in, welcome in! Alright, we're gonna make this a little bit brighter, so it's not so... Ow, it blends too much. It's gonna blend too much, isn't it? We have to force the colors on here. And let's make this a little bit brighter. Putting way too much pressure on the colors. There's a little bit... Oh, not that. What did I do? Using the wrong color here. There we go. Alright. And then a little bit of a... I'm just gonna cheat this a little. This is not my color scheme at all. Let me see if I can fix this. My color scheme actually has a very blue tint to the rainbows. Alright, and then let's try to... There we go. Every time, the best way to, like, accurately paint my rainbow is to just have, like, a regular rainbow, and then putting, like, a bright blue overlay usually does it. And then if I need to lighten it, then I'll do an add layer. There we go. I don't want it to be too light because this is supposed to look more watercolory and soft. Kate, hello, hello! Welcome in, and welcome to IRIAM. How's everything going? Alright, that definitely works better. And we'll reduce that just a little bit more. Just so it's, like, normal-ish. That's good. See if we can combine... Nope. See if we can combine those. I'm not trying to make it glow, I'm just trying to flatten it. There we go. There we go. How did you get to go live? Because it says I can't and I'm new. So, Kate, IRIAM is currently in beta right now, and the only people who are live on this platform at the moment are called founding streamers. And founding streamers are people who had to apply and fill in an application to get chosen to sort of be on here early. In the future, other people are going to be able to stream, but at the moment, it's just streamers that are called founding streamers, and we are essentially representing IRIAM at the moment. Back with the question, people said I have great cel-shading anime art style, but the rest of the background design is not great anime aesthetic. It seems it would fit more into Courage the Cowardly Dog. Do you think if I try to lean more into something similar to my art, it could actually make it better? Or combining both with the anime? Hang on a sec. Seems like it would fit more with Courage the Cowardly Dog. If I try to lean more into something similar to my art, it could actually make it better, or combining both with the anime. Talon, I would go with the art style that you're the most comfortable with. And the thing is, with the anime style, if your background doesn't look the same as your characters, that's okay. Because, most anime doesn't look the same rendering style as their characters, right? If you think about Pokemon, right? Then all of the background is very, very painterly, and the characters are all cel-shaded because it's easier to animate cel shading than it is to animate something painterly. So it always ends up looking a little bit different. Awesome explanation. Yeah, that's a pretty common question. Just giving you the heads up, Hachiko. Hazbin Hotel is kind of like that. I mean, pretty much like, oh, Hazbin Hotel is it flatter or more painterly? I can't remember. It's been a while. But yeah, basically your background does not ever have to match your characters. It actually probably is more, it lets your character stand out more when it's in a different art style, actually. Sometimes I feel like I should have designed my crystals differently. Characters are more anime, but background is more cartoon. Oh, okay, okay. Maybe I could have characters that have anime cell shading in look, but background could be like Courage Cowardly Dog, where the outline, shading, and textures placed as background gives it crude, creepy feel. I mean, if it works for you, if that's more like what you're comfortable with, then I don't see why not. Anime style always sounds very broad to me, just by viewing current simulcasts airing right now. Anime style varies a lot from show to show. Very true, yeah. When I think anime style, I normally just think of it meaning like anything cell shading with more detail than a standard Western cartoon, except when you're talking about something like Western comic cartoon, like Teen Titans or Batman, right? Did you visualize the look that Courage Cowardly Dog has? Have you seen the show? Yeah, I've seen the show. I mean, I know what you're talking about. I mean, if it works for you, then go for it. I mean, I can't really tell you to not try doing something, right? I don't really think that there's anything wrong with it. If you like that look, then go right ahead. I'm not gonna be the naysayer here. I'm a fox, not a horse. That reminded me of a YouTube video that compares anime girls with cats. It's so true, though. It's so true. I mean, we basically do have the proportions of a cat face, right? That's kind of like where this all came from, is to create cute, right? Like in a general sense, is making everything look like a cat. Alright, Crystal is done for the most part, although I'm, like, still on the fence about it, to be honest. It's funny because the guy who did it, the expressions were funny. I just know that it's definitely a thing with different drawing style. Alright. What else do I need to add here? I think I need to add the rainbow of my ears. See if I can quickly add that. And then I'm going to have to add the wings. I should probably do these at the same time because they're fairly similar, honestly. So I'm gonna end up losing quality, but I can't help it because I'm gonna have to move this over. Or, oh, you know what I can do? Actually, let me just increase the canvas. Just so the wing doesn't get messed up, you know? There we go. And then, yeah, let's do that, and then let's add the color to the wing underneath if I can see what I'm doing. Barely. And that wing is fine the way it is, although I can't see it, so let's use a darker color. I definitely got outside of the lines because I can't quite tell what I'm doing. It's a little bit tricky for me to see where the color is being laid down. It's fine. All right, and then let's make all this pink and then sort of fade it out. So if I want to get like the tip of my wing there. I was watching my aquarium seeking tranquility and I heard your "I'm not a naysayer, I'm a fox, not a horse" pun and groaned. You said it's for tomorrow? Yeah, I'll try and stop by. I'd love to see you there, Skull Smasher. I think it'll be a fun time. Thanks for the answers. Gonna go head out now. All right. Have a good rest of your day, Talon. Alrighty. How are we gonna do this? I'm just gonna go color by color, I guess, which shouldn't be too hard. I just sort of gotta make sure that I fade everything as even as I can, which is always a little bit tricky, but has a nice style. I've returned for the cookies. I don't have any cookies. I wish I did. Do you have cookies? I want cookies now. I'm gonna go as well. All right, Skull Smasher. I hope to see you tomorrow, but if I don't, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We are just about there. Only I get Starlight cookies. Abra, hello, welcome back. How's everything going? All right, let's try to fade. This is really hard to fade, actually. This is a hard color to get right. And then a little bit, I always have to end up moving I always try to paint like the gradient rainbow, and then I always have to end up moving it up because I always end up running out of room. I'm eating pretzels, those aren't cookies. Those are a cracker variety. Actually, would they be a cracker? Do pretzels count as crackers? I feel like it would be. And then just fade this. This would be so much easier if I could just add like a gradient brush to everything. It's my fault I have no cookies. Maybe I'll go and get cookies. Good afternoon, morning, or night. Thank you. It is, I don't know what time it is. It is almost, it is a little after 4 here. They do count as crackers. They're a type of bread. Wait. Oh yeah, because, yeah, pretzel dough is a thing. Interesting, interesting. Wait, no. Pretzel, it has to matter what type of pretzel. I'm not gonna just say that pretzel's a bread. It can be like if you have like a soft pretzel, I guess that's like a bread. But I wouldn't automatically say all pretzels are bread. When do they go from bread? When does anything go from bread to cracker? Is it like how thin it is? What determines that? What determines the evolution from bread to a cracker? Crunch. Amount of crunch. I mean, I could probably accept that. Crunch level. Oh, this needs to be way more vibrant. I need to redo that. There we go. Stop asking deep philosophical questions. Stay, I'm too sleepy to think. Nah, that's what IRIAM is for deep philosophical questions, like what makes a cracker. That's what IRIAM was made for. There we go. Okay. Why does it still not look good? Alright, this is when I have to, like, go back and add back in different color, because things get, like, muddy and pushed away if I'm not careful. Oh, that's always so annoying. It's missing orange, I think. Why is the moon a perfect circle? I've actually wondered why most planets are perfect circles, to be honest. Like, why a circular shape? Is that because of, like, a gravity thing, or... Like, why did all planets collectively agree to be circular? That's probably the best I'm gonna be able to do this rainbow effect. I always struggle with my own design. And then we're just gonna add a swipe of a lighter oh, not like that. Swipe of a lighter color on the edges. And then especially on the wings, because my wings are more like a crystal-y pattern. And then try to fade it out so it's just on the edges here. And then probably do it like very, very softly. Probably fade it a little bit so it's not so apparent. There we go. Yeah, like, okay, that's looking good. And then just slightly fade it out. Oh, nope. Just so it's bright enough. Bright crystal, we like bright crystals here. And then just a little bit more. Yes, all the crystals. Oh, and hello, welcome in, welcome in. And then just a little bit on the edge. Let's see. And then I'm just sort of trying to fade this look here. You follow everyone who joins streams. And then add a little bit of highlight on the ear one more time, just so it all feels fairly natural, I would say. I have to be careful because if I do this too roughly, then it kind of loses the effect that I'm after. I think that's like close enough to my wings, right? And then I'll do like a little bit of a glow effect on the crystals themselves, just so that there's a little bit. I'm like losing a little of the traditional side of things, but that's okay. Because it works. It works just a little bit to brighten things up. I mean, this is basically digital fully anyway. And then just a little bit of color on the edge of the face. Just so that we have some slight variation. Oh. Gotta at least make sure that I'm still using the material that I've been doing this entire time, though. There we go. Just add a little bit of variance. And maybe, is there a tiny bit on the nose? Not really. And make it very, very slightly faded. I guess not. That's fine. The nose is probably okay with the way it is. I have 4 points, nice. If you log in every day, you'll get more points each day. Is having a cute Nintendo art style early in life, and then later developing creepy art style a blessing rather than a curse? I heard in the art community, creepy and cute blend well together. I mean, yeah, I've seen a lot of, like, you know, horror versions of Hello Kitty, I guess, so... I get, yeah, creepy and cute has a fairly large fan base if I think about, like, all the Hot Topic type people. I'd say it blends well. I'd say, there's a lot of people who like both. It's kind of that, what's it called? One word, not like, breaking expectations, I think. Right? You think it's gonna be cute and innocent, then it ends up being, like, super scary. That's definitely a thing that people really like doing. Subverting expectations. That's the word I'm looking for. Subverting expectation. Yeah, I think in the early 2000s especially, there were a lot of media that featured, like, cute characters that were actually evil. That was definitely a thing. I'm one of them. All right. And then let's just color our line art. And then we'll be in a good place. Be heroine, hello. You're kind of like at the tail end a little bit, but I understand. I hope everything is going well. I'm sort of just, like, wrapping up here, honestly. Getting to the end stage. We've been working on some artwork that is going to be used for tomorrow's thumbnail. I'm very excited about it. And again, if you're new here and you're excited to see what tomorrow's stream is all about, then I encourage you to follow on the Twitch end. We're going to be doing a gaming stream, which is very unusual for me, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. Shinakawa Yuki, hello, hello, welcome in, and welcome to IRIAM. I hope you're having a good time there so far. Okay, alright. And let's get the line art colored. I feel like I could replicate the the Heartbreak watercolor style. I'm feeling good about this. Maybe not identical, but, like, it's pretty close. It's pretty close. I cast pay attention to us. Excuse you. Scroll. What? Yukio, this is the difference with work streams, right? I'm trying to check chat as much as I can, but I'm checking it like a millisecond less than normal. Gotta remember to test the tech first. I tested it a little bit earlier today. My only concern is, like, maybe with saving, but I think we should be okay. All right, Make that a little bit darker. And then I want to try to like get this last bit done so that I can throw it up on Twitter and Discord, and then you guys can have like instant gratification. You can see what we've been doing this whole time. So okay, a lot of times when I'm working, I end up like doing a bunch of it off stream, so I'm trying to do all of it on stream so that I can like immediately post it for you guys. So I'm trying to work as fast as I can. Sterling the Pony, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Your cocoa is hot. Well, cool it down, you don't want to burn yourself. Chicano, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Sterling the Pony, I like your name. It's a fun name, and hello, Chicano. I mean, yeah, I don't think you guys want to burn yourselves. I hope not, anyway. Don't prove me wrong on that, please. No arson. We're just talking about hot chocolate. It's based off my OC in the profile? Wait. I need to... hang on. Oh, I love that! Oh my gosh, that's so cute! That's a really nice design. Earlier, I saw the MLP mobile game is having a robot pony event. I've seen that, yeah. Just read the manga? Wait, which one? Wait, did I miss something? No, what manga? Mystery manga. I think we are just about good here, though. I'm trying to think if there's any other piece that I need to add. I feel like the wing is too low. But I think I replicated it exactly. I might have to fix that at some point later. I guess it's okay. I mean, it's gotta be cropped in this final one, but I want to do this whole drawing just so I'd be able to have the whole thing here. I think that works. I think that works. Oh, Berserk, okay. Sterling got nice hair. It's a good design, yeah. Congrats for the 500th commandment. Fifi, hello, welcome in, welcome in. All right, I think that's looking good. Let me see if I can push this just slightly. There we go. Thank you guys for sending stars. I appreciate it so much. And thank you so much for following. We are slightly wrapping up here. I did a work stream today. So what I was doing was basically working on creating the art for my thumbnail for a game stream tomorrow. And I'm excited about it because I don't know if anybody has played the game. Some people in chat seem to have, but not everyone. But we are going to be playing Hamtaro, Ham Heartbreak. Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not. But I was just working on the thumbnail art for it, because I don't normally get the time to make thumbnail art, but I really wanted to make thumbnail art for this one, because I've been playing this for a long time. So we spent today working on thumbnail art. Alright, let me make sure that I've colored every piece that needs to be colored, and softened all the colors that need to be softened. Positivity, yeah! It's just a really cute game. It's just really fun. Zero, hello, hello! So let's see. Make that a little bit brighter. One step brighter, maybe. There we go. That should be good. How did I get my avatar? I'm actually self-incarnated. So I actually, this is all my own work, actually. Someday I'm gonna be a pro digital artist like you guys. If you ever, if you want to learn more about art and you're interested in like joining an art community, my Discord is actually very art focused. If you're not an artist, then the Discord is still a great way to get notified next time I'm live on like any of these platforms. I wish that worked here. But if you want to join my Discord, I have it, if you go to my, it's a little tricky to get to from IRIAM, but if you go to my Twitter channel, which is linked on my IRIAM profile, and then you check the link on my Twitter bio for under website, it should be a link to my Discord server, and we'd be happy to have you. And we have artists of all levels, so if you want to post your art or get feedback or talk about your content ideas, then that is a good place for it. And if you also want to follow me on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, we are going to be playing Ham Ham Heartbreak tomorrow, and I'm so excited for that. I have to make sure everything works, but today we were able to draw the thumbnail of myself as a Ham Ham, so I'm really happy about that. I think it's fun. So yeah, and if you haven't yet, if you are new here, consider following on IRIAM, and then you will also get notified next time I'm going live. So I normally don't stream on IRIAM on the weekends. It's more of a weekday thing for me, and then Saturday is usually when I'm on the Twitch and YouTube end. Talon, if you want to ask me that question in the Discord, I can answer that in the Discord. I know I normally say that I can answer that on IRIAM, but I'm actually wrapping up right now. So normally I can answer you on IRIAM, but in this case, ask in the Discord. Where's the Discord? If you go to my Twitter profile, if you, it's so hard to link Discords. If you go to my IRIAM profile, which has my Twitter link, there is a, on my Twitter bio, there is a section that says website, and then it should be my Discord. And you'll see like a Discord / bunch of numbers, and that's my Discord server. If you are not able to get the role in to talk, I have a, I'm glad, if, I have a role that allows people to talk to make sure that they follow the rule. If you are not able to apply the role yourself, just message me and I can manually apply it. It seems that there's a little bit of a glitch on the Discord side right now. I'm not really sure why, but I will look to remedy that, or I will make it easier to get through. I still have to decide, but anyway. So yeah, we got the Discord, we got Twitch, and we got YouTube. And thank you, VineFox, for the 25,000 star. My goodness, my goodness. Oh my gosh. Anyway, yeah. Okay, alright. So we are wrapping up here, but again, I hope to see some of you tomorrow on Twitch. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. If you prefer watching on YouTube, I also multi-stream, but I would love to see you regardless, and we're gonna have a lot of fun playing Ham Ham Heartbreak together. Alright, thank you so much, Stargazers. I really appreciate all of your time and consideration, stopping by, sending stars, and sharing hearts. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, everyone, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and a great weekend as well. Thank you so much, Stargazers. All the best.